Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, y'all. And what's going on, you guys? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess. And we're here to talk about a couple of things for your lunchtime gossip needs. Okay. Now, before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what we got coming up. Okay. Now, first things first, the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be returning on Tuesday night at 9:15 Eastern Time over on Josiah's World TV's channel. We will be over there roasting and gagging the Real Housewives of Atlanta as well as Bell Collective. So be on the lookout for that, okay? Then, not to mention, on Wednesday night, Roasted Review will be returning, and it will be on Giving You the Real Teas platform, where we will be roasting and reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. So be on the lookout for that. And also on Friday night, next Friday, a week from today, well, yeah, basically, Boys Night Out will be returning at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 right here on Scotty by Nature TV, where we'll be having some fun, some laughs, some games, and a lot of real talk. Okay, so be on the lookout for all things. The Whether You Like It or Not panel on Tuesday, Roast Review on Wednesday, and Boys Night Out on Friday. Be on the lookout for all three shows coming up this week, y'all. All right, so I'm back on cam. I know the last two gossip videos I've been off cam, but I just got me a fresh cut and stuff like that. So I felt like I should just get on up here and do the thug dizzle and show y'all my fresh cut and all this other stuff, right? So without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into today's mess, and we're gonna start this thing off with the first person, and that is Boosie. He's the first person that we're gonna start off with for today's mess. And y'all know we ain't talked about Boosie in a while. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about Lil Boosie, but apparently Boosie says that networks did not want to pick up his reality TV show after he made controversial remarks about the LGBTQ plus community. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get into this audio, which comes from the Neighborhood Talk, but it's originated from Vlad TV. Child, how many times does Vlad gives Boosie a damn platform to talk? I'm getting sick of him. But child, whatever. Let's get into this audio, child.
We had shot it, got some good pilots to it, but when we was get when we was getting ready to pitch it, uh, that's when that gate was out about me and all that going on.
Because of that whole thing,
yeah, a lot of people
that stopped you from shopping. Okay,
no, a lot of people, they was bagging away, and I ain't like that. Personally, I didn't like that. I feel like I shunned away. So after that, I was like, fuck everybody. I don't need this. This little money and shit. Watch what I'm finna make out this movie.
All right. So, oh my bad. Okay. So that was Lil Boosie's remarks as far as him shopping his reality show around to different networks and how they pretty much shunned him based off of the controversial remarks that he made about the LGBTQ plus community. And this is what I got to say about it. It serves your ass right. It serves your ass correct. It serves you everything that you fucking deserve. Okay. It serves you all of that. What you gotta realize is this right here. As much as we got freedom of speech around this bitch, because we do got freedom of speech around here, we really do. Like, I got the freedom to say, even though we all got freedom of speech, it's still a limit to what you can say. And you can't just sit up and piss off a whole community of people and then expect for people to receive you well. Like, the same people that you're dissing are the same people that probably listen to your music, are the same people that sit up and will watch your damn reality show or review your reality show or whatever. Like, these are the same people that's in media, and you sit there and you straight up piss them all off so they don't want to support you. And you don't have nobody to blame but yourself. You sat up there, you attacked a public figure that is LGBT. You sat there and you defended the baby who also disrespected the LGBT community and put a disrespectful stigma on all of us. Like you did that. And you want to say you didn't like that. You know, you felt like you were shunned because you did this and you were shunned because you did that. And in all reality, you brought all of it on yourself. Like, I don't know what makes you think that it's okay for you to go around and disrespect a whole community and think that you're supposed to prosper about that. And then on top of that, you think you're supposed to prosper. You think that you're supposed to get away with it. Oops, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. You think you're supposed to get away with it, and you think that people are supposed to forget what you're saying. At the end of the day, you really should have cap your mouth shut in the first place. You know what I mean? It's just like that's what you get. You can't sometimes there's just some things that comes out of your mouth that should just stay in your mouth. That's how I feel because at the end of the day, there are some things that I be wanting to say right here on Sky by Nature TV because it is my platform that I don't say because I know that it can be offensive to other people. Okay. Like it is what it is. I'm looking at some of the comments up in here and I'm trying to see what they're saying on the neighborhood talk because you know the neighborhood talk in the shade room ain't nothing but a cesspool for black people anyway. All they do is get up in the comments and be negative as fuck and we wonder why we so far behind. I see somebody say should have kept his mouth shut. Someone said is Boosie now employed with Vlad TV because he on here about every week and that is a fact. He is on there almost every week. Someone said that's what you get. Sometimes you don't have to say everything that comes to mind. Then someone said, well, that'll teach them. The next comment was like, whatever network that does pick up his show is going to make a bag. Do you really believe that there's people outside of this small group of ignorant people that want to see his show? Because I don't want to watch it. And if somebody ever picks it up, don't expect me to review it at all because I'm not. Someone said we have enough ignorance on TV, a show to spread the ignorance that he believes. Of course not. They all owned by the same people. Learn how to keep your mouth closed, Mr. Undercover. Okay. Someone said hit up the Zeus Network. Yeah, hit up the Zeus Network because they'll pick up all kinds of ignorant ass bullshit. So yeah, hit up the Zeus Network, child. Someone said I wanted to watch his reality show because all you gotta do is worry about yourself. Well. If it isn't the consequences of my actions, I mean, and that's just the truth. Someone said, well, they lost out on money because I was definitely watching. I don't care what you said, Boosie. Of course, you don't give a damn about what he said because it doesn't affect you nor your community. Stupid. Um, Consequences about what? Saying what everyone else is saying behind closed doors. Then someone said right, and racists shouldn't get consequences either. It's what a lot of people say behind closed doors. You're totally right. That's so ignorant to me. Like that's so ignorant to me. Yes, it's said behind closed doors, and that's where it should stay. If you say this shit out in the public, you deserve to get whatever the fuck you get. I don't understand people. People love to sit up here and defend ignorance. Y'all love to defend ignorance, especially with people like the baby and Boosie. Like, because they're saying some of the ignorant shit that y'all be thinking about on your damn mind, y'all sit up here and y'all love it. And y'all want to defend it. Stay true to yourself, Boosie. We're all entitled to our own opinions. If you do not agree with one of them, all of a sudden you're against them. He is against us. Someone said they also don't have to agree so they don't have to be forced to work with him. And that's all facts. Just like you say, he has a right to his opinion. These networks has a right to not want to work with his stupid ass. Okay, period. They have a right not to want to associate themselves with someone that has a bunch of hate speech for a particular group of people in this world. And on top of that, he's the same man that hired women to give his son and nephews head. But y'all okay with that? I mean, but my thing is how everybody be so quick to go up for everything that Lil Boosie say. I really hope y'all buy his albums. But he ain't never sold none, so y'all ain't never bought him. Y'all like him because he talk about a bunch of ignorant shit that y'all scared to say. Y'all living through him. That's the only reason why y'all love him so much. But ain't nobody picking up that show. The only people that's gonna pick that shit up is Zeus. That's the only people that's gonna pick that shit up. So we're gonna move on to the next story. And the next story up in here is Erica, Mena, and Safaree. Okay. As I told y'all many times before, I'm sick of both of them. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. But apparently their divorce is now finalized and there are new child support guidelines set. Okay. Now, this right here comes from TMZ and it states the former marriage of Safaree and Erica Mena is officially dissolved and they finalized their divorce terms, TMZ has learned. Legal documents obtained by TMZ show the judge signed off on a divorce on September the 12th after the exes came to their agreement through aberration. Among those terms, Safaree would dole out a $4,305 a month in child support. Allow us to jog your memory. Erica filed for divorce in May 2021, and the two have been living separately since, sharing joint custody of their two young children. The pair already unloaded their spiraling $1.3 million Georgia mansion in June and said and with the marriage officially over, the doc said that Erica will again go by her maiden name. The Love and Hip Hop power couple were married for less than 2 years when Erica claimed that Safaree was cheating while she was pregnant with their second child, and she allegedly trashed his stuff, effectively flushing the marriage for good. Might sound harsh, but sometimes divorce is just the best option for some couples. And that was all we got for Erica Mena and Safaree Samuels. All I gotta say is that last part of that post was absolutely right. Sometimes divorce is probably the best call for some couples because it's really no point to stay in a relationship that's really not working for you. And this relationship really wasn't working for Erica nor Safaree. Like they was clearly miserable with one another. And it's pretty sad that they had to end after they were married for like this short amount of time. But I don't really think that Safaree was ever ready to be married. I don't think that he was ready to be a family man at all. I think he got way more than what he bargained for. And my thing is, if you know that you don't want what you're getting, then you should never really involve yourself with someone who's ready for it. Because this is the reason why I say that I'm not ready for I'm not really ready for marriage. I would love to get married, in the future, but not right now. Um, don't really know if a relationship is really on my mind right now either. And then on top of that, it's kind of like kids is something that I definitely don't want. So if I know that I don't want any of these things, why would I force myself to be a part of these situations where I know it's not really going to work for me? I mean, I'm just being real with you. So I just think that Safaree and Erica both really wasted a lot of their own time, if you're asking me, because I mean, Erica has went through a lot of shit. She was with Richie Dollar. She was with Sin. Then she got with Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? And then that didn't work out. Then she wound up with Safaree. And, it looked good on paper. They both are attractive. They were an attractive looking couple. But it's kind of like, girl, I mean, it's not all about the looks here. It's really all about the personality and it's all about what you're getting out of the marriage. Now, hopefully, with this being dissolved and this not being a thing anymore, hopefully, and I say, hopefully, they're able to be amicable for the sake of their kids. Because if they can't be amicable for the sake of the kids, for the sake of the kids, then I don't know what to tell them. Because that's crazy if they can't get along for the sake of the children. Because the children is what really matters at this point. So I would think that they would try to get along just for them and them only. But if they can't get along for them, then child, yeah, but like that article said, sometimes divorce is what's best for certain couples, and sometimes that's just the truth. Sometimes you just gotta let shit go. You gotta be like, you gotta sit on that shit. Erica Mena gotta sit on that shit like Ann Nesby. I'm still wearing your name, wearing your name. Things are not the same. I found me a better man. Someone who loves me and understands. Yes. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. Move on, carry on with all this shit. My mama just finalized her divorce a couple of weeks ago, and she's very happy about that. She was married to that man for 21 years, 22 years, and she was with him since 93. all my life, basically, and it's finally over with. So yes, like sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Like let it go, move on, let it be. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is on that situation. So shout out to Erica, Mena, and Safaree. Hopefully we don't hear shit else about this marriage and nothing else that they got going on. So we're gonna move on to the next story, and that is Mr. Sweetie Pies. Mr. Sweetie Pies, okay? Mr. I stalked Jennifer Williams. This nigga right here. This is who we talking about, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into this now. Apparently, he is convicted. He's convicted and murder for hire scheme in his nephew's 2016 slaying. Okay, now this comes straight off of TMZ, so we're gonna get right on into it, y'all. And it states James Tim Norman is guilty of setting up his nephew's demise, according to a Missouri jury. The former reality TV star was convicted of 3 counts of M for hire, conspiracy to commit M for hire, and conspiracy to commit mail and wire fraud after the jury deliberated for 3 days straight. Okay. As we've reported, Norman was busted by the feds who accused him of orchestrating the death of Andre Montgomery, his nephew. Prosecutors said that Norman masterminded the 21-year-old slaying. Andrew was shot and killed on March the 14th, 2016. Prosecutors said that Norman, who owned Sweetie Pie's restaurant, tried to cash a 450K life insurance policy taken out on his nephew after working with a woman by the name of Terica Ellis to pull off the M. Ellis was also charged with conspiracy to commit M for hire and has pleaded guilty. She'll be sentenced next month. Tim and Andre starred on their own network show, Welcome to Sweetie Pies, which is about the popular soul food biz in St. Louis. They starred alongside Miss Robbie, Andre's grandmother, and Tim's mom. Norman can face up to life in prison on December 15th when he is sentenced. Okay. And that's pretty much all that we got on that story. And y'all, all I gotta say is this right here. He deserved everything that he get for that. Because that's messed up. That's really messed up. Like, you don't do nobody like that. Like, and you think you're gonna get away with doing somebody like that? Like, you don't do that. That's really messed up. To me, that's messed up. You don't do that to nobody. And you do that to your own nephew, and it's all about the money. Like, it's really all about the money. Like, it's crazy the lengths that people will go just to get some money. Like, you'll do that to your own damn nephew. I got a niece and a nephew biologically. My brother got a niece. I mean, my brother got a daughter, and my sister got a son. Do you really think that I would do any of that just to get some money? Do you think I'd do something like that to those kids? I wouldn't dare do nothing like that to those kids. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I never understand why that shit even. Like, really? That's what you do? Just for the sake of like the sake of some green damn paper? And now you finna spend up to life in prison for it? Like, I be wondering, when people be doing stuff like this, do they ever think about the outcome and the consequences and the things that they're gonna deal with for the rest of their days? You know what I mean? Like, that's the things that I be looking at. But in all reality, they really don't be thinking about stuff like that. And I think that's the scary part. They don't think of things like that. They don't care. All they want is their fix, and that's that money. They don't care about nothing else. So I just feel like at this particular point, it's just like, now you did all of that for the money, and now you're in jail. So where's the money? You're never gonna enjoy it anyway, because now you're in jail. You're in jail now. So what's the money gonna do for you now? Absolutely nothing. And that's sad. But on your behalf, that's sad. And you did that to yourself. You really did. You did that to yourself. And it sucks. It sucks. But it is what it is. That's all I really got on that. Like, you gonna go out of your way to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna go out of your way to do all that. And now you got your whole life in jail behind them damn bars. Like I said, whatever they give you, whatever they decide to do to you, you deserve it. Your po nephew, you his uncle, and you did that to him. How dreadful. How crazy. Y'all, I ain't never like, and I already know that family is probably divided and split up forever because of what you did. I can't even imagine family members still being cool with you after you did that. Real shit. I can't imagine it because it's crazy. Because to me, it's like, really? That's what you do? That's really what you do? But child, it ain't, child, that's all I got on there, child. That's just sad. So we're gonna move on to the very last story of the day, and that is Miss Sheree Whitfield, y'all. Now, Sheree has been under fire ever since her She by Nobody clothing line was revealed or whatnot, and she was accused of using AliExpress and SHEIN and stuff like that. So she did an interview with somebody, and she pretty much admitted to using the same clothing vendor as SHEIN. Okay, so here's what she had to say. Let's listen to it, y'all. Let's listen to this audio, y'all. Let's listen to it real quick. Let's listen to it.
Comparisons to this one sweatsuit that somebody saw on Sheen or Shine. I don't know how to pronounce it. And you guys alluded to that with the discount code. But what do you make of that?
You know what? I guess we're all I've gotten a good production management, and they came up with the idea to maybe incorporate some other pieces that a few other pieces with my custom pieces that will offer different price points for different people, and everybody won't like. I'm in a crop top right now. Everybody can't wear won't wear a crop top. So incorporating other merch into the line. I'm not designing everything. I don't design hats. I don't design things like that. So all I can say is that apparently Sheen or Cheyenne or whatever, they shop at the same
Right.
production.
It's like a licensed design, right? It's like a licensed design.
I guess it's a private label. Yeah. But shame on that private label for selling anything that you sell to what's the big one? Fashion Nova or Sheen, you shouldn't sell to anybody else.
Yeah, to big fast fashion places. Yeah.
Yeah, huge volumes. Yeah.
Right. But the difference is that you have your own logo on that, right? Exactly.
Yeah, but you know what? This isn't the first time that this has been done. I don't understand why people hold me to a different, degree than everybody else. Any of these online boutiques, a lot of these stores you go to, a lot of designers, it's called private label. They're not necessarily designing every garment in their line. Mm-hmm. And some are not designing any of them.
Yeah.
And that was Miss She by Nobody, and she was talking about why is she held to a certain standard when everybody does it. Let me tell you why you're held to a certain standard, Miss Sheree, because She by Sheree has been on the horizon for the last 15 years, and we ain't never seen nothing. And all we really got is for you to get out here and put out some shit that Shein sells, Fashion Nova sells, and fucking Amazon. And you sell the shit overpriced. That's why you're getting a lot of backlash. That's why everybody got so much to say, because you are a complete failure. Do you not realize that? And I keep telling you that. That's why. That's why. Like, that's why you're getting the third degree right now. That's the reason. Because you wanted to act like this was something that it was not. And that is just the God to honest truth. You tried to act like it was that, but it wasn't that. That's how you tried to put it. And it wasn't that. It wasn't that, and that's okay. But at the end of it all, don't sit up here and try to question everybody else that's questioning you. Because at the end of the day, you did this. You decided that this was going to be the thing, and it just wasn't what, and that wasn't given what it was given. You had a whole fashion show, and you doing the same shit as Shein and fucking Fashion Nova. When you got She by Sheree, we're thinking that you're going to come out with something that nobody else is doing. That is the whole point, and that's what we are trying to. That's what we were expecting. Because when you were sitting up here trying to do She by Sheree all them damn years ago, you were sitting up here acting like it was going to be a high-end fashion line, and it was going to be in one of them stores that have number one damn rack full of clothes, because can't nobody really afford it, not the everyday person. That's the way you was making it come across. And then you came out here and did that. Like, there's people out there that don't even have no private label. They make their shit on their own, and they sell it on the street, and it look better than that, and it don't look nothing like that. Sheree just need to own up to the fact that she's a fucking clown, and that's just what it is. Like, she don't know what she doing. Like, she could have got some original pieces. You ain't gotta design everything to get original pieces. Who are the people you're working with? That's the whole point. You just went to AliExpress and bought some shit and decided that you're gonna sell it and make it yours and overprice it. That's what you're doing. This is not a She by Sheree line. This is She by Nothing. That's what this is. And that's why you're getting what you're getting right now. But Sheree's stupid. And that's just really what it is. She's stupid as hell and she don't realize what she's doing. Everything completely wrong. And that's that on that. And that's really all I got on that. I ain't finna stay on this. With that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, be sure to share this video. And also, be sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be in the description box below. As I leave you guys, I will leave you guys with a couple of promos. And I'm out of here, y'all. Until the next video, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tremel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.